Our next candidate is Kilo Delta. Today is the 27th of February 2008 and it's 2:55. Good afternoon. Take a seat here. This test is being recorded. My name is Gábor and this is my colleague Adrian. Before we start, and for identification purposes, may I see your ID card?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Are you feeling fit and well enough to take the LPAC test?
Oh yeah.
The test will start now. This is a test to assess your proficiency in speaking English as an air traffic controller. The test consists of 2 tasks. The test will take approximately 20 minutes. In task 1A, you are going to hear a number of routine and non-routine communications from pilots. You are the controller and must respond to each message using either standard ICAO phraseology whenever appropriate or plain English. There is no need for you to make any coordination. You may consider it done. There are no separation problems. You may give instructions to aircraft as you think necessary. My colleague will play the role of the pilots. There will be no visual contact between you. I'm going to give you a chart representing the traffic situation and the information necessary for the task. You may keep the chart in front of you during the task. You may make notes on the chart if you wish, as in the following part you will be asked to give a report to your supervisor on any unexpected situation that might have occurred. You will have 1 minute to look at the chart before the first communication begins. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, it was clear.
Here is your chart.
Okay, I got the picture.
The task will now begin.
Can do time, Midland 178. Stand Tango 6, request pushback.
Mike, Bravo Mike Alpha 178, Roger, startup approved and pushback also.
Midland 178, roger. Can do tower Continental 11, runway vacated, going to Tango 7.
Charlie Oscar Alpha 11, Roger.
Can do tower Luxor 8852, lining up runway 03, ready for departure.
Lima Golf Lima 8852, hold position and please confirm are you ready for immediate departure?
8852 is ready for immediate.
Lima Golf Lima 8852, Roger, line up good for takeoff, runway 03, arriving traffic on 12 miles.
Luxor 8852, copied, call you airborne.
Roger. Lufthansa 1202, area on my frequency.
Lufthansa 1202, a firm just coming on frequency, 12 mile final.
Roger, report your speed.
Lufthansa 1202, airspeed is 253 knots.
Lufthansa 1202, Roger, reduce your speed to 180 knots. I have departing traffic, I will call you.
1202, Roger, speed is being reduced. To our Continental 11, for information, we had an airspeed loss of 10 knots at 200 feet and a gain of 10 at 100 feet.
Charlie Oscar Alpha 11, Roger, thank you. Lufthansa 1202, just received information there's wind shear on the short final for runway 03, expect that.
1202, Roger. Any details on this wind shear?
Lufthansa 1202, stand by. Charlie Oscar Alpha 1-1, please say again the information.
Continental 11, Roger. There was an airspeed loss of 10 knots at 200 feet and a gain of 10 at 100 feet.
Roger, thank you. Lufthansa 1202, 10 knots loss on 200 feet, plus 10 knots on 100 feet.
1202, thank you, copied. We'll keep a lookout as we approach.
Lima Golf Lima 8852, please confirm, are you taking off?
8852, A firm, just airborne.
Roger. Remind on my frequency 8852.
8852 will come. Tower Midland 178, request taxi.
Midland 178, Roger, taxi to holding point, Bravo 1.
178, Roger, by Alpha for Bravo 1.
Lufthansa 1202, clear to land runway 03. The wind 03512 knots.
1202, clear to land, runway 03. Tower Midland 178, we're having a slight hitch taxiing. We'll need 1 or 2 minutes here to sort it out.
Bravo Mike Alpha 178, Roger, say again the problem again.
Well, we just have a problem to taxi forward. We're just trying to see what the problem is.
Roger, I see. Charlie Oscar Alpha 11 for information. There's another aircraft pushing back from position 6. They have problem with taxiing, so take care.
Continental 11, a firm. The Midland seems to have something on the port main gear. It looks like some kind of rag.
Rag on the main gear, thank you. Midland 178, as reported from the other aircraft behind, you have rag on your main gear.
Tower Midland 178. Yes, something seems to be jammed. Could you check with your binoculars to confirm what has been reported?
Sorry, say again the last part.
Yeah. Could you check with your binoculars from the tower to see if you can see what's jamming the wheels?
Oh yeah, I will instruct the marshal as to check out it for you.
Thank you.
Lima Golf Lima 8852, confirm passing 3000 feet.
8852, a firm passing 4,500 now. Are we clear to set course and contact approach?
Yes, contact approach 120.025.
Roger, good day.
Good day. Lufthansa 1202, report on ground.
1202 will go short final.
Okay, I can coordinate with the marshal as for the problem.
Tower Continental 11, we're now blocked behind the Midland. How long is this going to take?
I have no information about that. When I will have, I will tell you.
Continental 11, Roger. Lufthansa 1202 landed.
Roger. Confirm which taxiway you will vacate at.
Bravo 3.
Bravo 3, Roger. We have a problem on Alpha taxiway. There's a jammed aircraft and another one behind, so report when you have them inside.
Roger, Lufthansa 1202, I can see the 2 aircraft. We're just tailing off the runway now.
Roger, get out from the runway and stop on Bravo 3. You will be number 3 in taxiing.
Lufthansa 1202 will come. Tower Midland 178, it's been confirmed that the gear is now completely jammed. We request passenger stairs and buses.
Passenger stairs and buses, Bravo Mike Alpha 178, Roger, copy.
Tower Continental 11, how long are we going to, is it going to take to get out of here?
Continental 11, are we going back? Lufthansa 1202, please confirm, are you able to turn left to Charlie from your position?
1202, affirm, I think we can make that one, yes.
Roger, turn left, taxi via Charlie to Bravo 2 and Continue to your stand on Bravo 2 and Alpha.
Lufthansa 1202, welcome.
Charlie Oscar Alpha 1-1, from your position, are you able to turn left to Bravo 3 and continue on Charlie to Bravo 2 to the terminal?
Continental 11, negative.
Roger.
That is the end of the first part of task 1.
Okay.
In task 1B, you will be asked to explain the unexpected situation which has just happened. You will be explaining this informally to a supervisor as played by my colleague. Do you understand the instructions?
Yeah, understood. Can I use my notes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, fine.
Hi.
Hi.
I understood that something unusual happened during your shift today. Can you take me through the situation step by step?
Yes, the first unusual situation was that there was a slight wind shear on short final for runway 03. We had arriving traffic, but the preceding landing informed us about the situation, so the landing traffic got the information around at 8 miles final for runway 03. So they were expecting that. The other situation was that on the ground frequency there was an aircraft pushed out from stand 6 and got jammed. As reported from the aircraft behind them, it was a rag on the main gear, the problem. So the aircraft vacating the runway was also blocked and was unable to continue taxi to the terminal. But the second arriving traffic was able to use another taxiway Charlie and Bravo 2 and continue to the terminal to their stands. I think it was all. There was no problem about separation or runway incursion.
Yeah. You said there was some kind of rag was jamming the main undercarriage. Which undercarriage? Did the pilot inform you?
Not a bad question. It was, I don't know if it was the left or the right main gear, but it was not at the front, so it was the main.
Could you see the situation from the tower?
No, I did not have visual contact.
Okay. So what action was taken to verify the situation with the Midland?
The only action I could do without visual contact to inform the martial law services to go out and check and tell the informations what the other aircraft from behind gave to me about the situation.
And did the Midland, was it able to continue taxiing?
No, for the time being not.
Did the pilot make any special requests?
Yes, after it, when they confirmed that they will be unable to taxi, they asked for steps, passenger steps and buses to disembark the airplane, and after they can push it down or take it down.
Yeah. But I understand the Continental was blocked behind the Midland, was that correct?
That was correct, and from that position it was unable to give them a new way to taxi on the apron.
So how long was the Continental stuck there for?
They were stopped until the other aircraft was made to disembark and was taken down.
And what was the traffic situation like, your workload?
The workload was normal. It was not too high. I mean, the situation around the runway was clear, and the other problem on Alpha taxiway was not harming anything about the runway. So I thought that's not as important as maybe the wind shear or runway incursion could be.
Thank you very much. I think I have enough information now.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is the end of task 1. May I have the chart back, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. In task 2, you will be asked to look at a photograph and describe what you see. Then you will be given a number of questions related to the photograph. Answer all questions as fully as possible. You will not be assessed on what you think, but on how well you can express yourself in English. You will have 30 seconds to look at the photograph, and you may keep it in front of you while we discuss it. Do you understand the instructions?
I understand.
Here is your photo. The task will now begin. Please describe what you can see in the photograph.
We can see a tower position on an airport. I don't know which one. We can see the controllers positions and a reporter and a cameraman. They make maybe a report or something about this tower or the work there. There is traffic on the airfield, on the ground, and also over the runway. We can see an aircraft taking off or shooting over. I don't see any other traffic. Maybe it's a German airport. I can't give any other information from just from the look.
What do you think the presenter is talking about?
Usually in these situations, the presenters are talking about the work, the kind of job, what is going on an airport tower control position. Maybe they will make a report with one of the controllers, and it can be the first part, the explanation of the position, what the TV watchers can see from the homes.
Okay. And who do you think the people are in the background?
The people are in the background can be controllers, but I don't see any headsets on them. Maybe one of them has, but I can see from her hair. The other two don't have any, so they can be planning controllers, but not executives.
Could they be visitors?
They could be visitors, but I'm sure if they are visitors, there have to be at least one controller with them to explain what they can see, what they can do.
What do you think the equipment in the background is used for?
The equipment in the background is for the work position of the controllers. So it can be radars or surface movement radars, communication facilities, microphones. I can see from this position that what is on the screens.
Thank you very much. May I have the picture back?
Sure.
Thank you. Let's now talk about aviation issues in a broader context. Do you think news about air traffic control is of interest to the general public?
I think usually yes. At least my friends are interested in, but I think it's in the newspapers and everybody reads it, or if in the television, if there's a report about this, most average people are interested in flying and the work of the pilots and air traffic controllers.
And do you think ATC issues are accurately represented in the media?
What is accurately?
In the right way?
I think there is not too much communication about it, but if there is, usually it's interesting, but not how to say, not precise or not right. Usually they don't know. I mean, the reporters or the cameramans don't know too much about this, and they don't show it in the right or most appropriate way.
So how do you feel when ATC is misinterpreted in the media?
how do I feel?
Mhm.
I mean, if I see any report like that, I watch it in the TV or read it, but usually I don't get any new information from it. So it's just interesting for me because I work in this kind of position.
Why do air traffic accidents and incidents receive so much attention in the media?
I think because they are so rare and a lot of people are connected to them. So if there's something happening on the roads with cars, then that's so usual that everybody got used to those informations. But if something happens with a plane or at an airport, it's more interesting and there's more victims usually. Also, the planes are really, really expensive, so the economical list is much bigger.
The general public seem to know very little about the job of an air traffic controller. Why do you think it's so?
That can be understood because there's just a few air traffic controllers, so most people don't have anybody in their friendship or related to them who get information about this. The job mainly just known about the ones who do it, and because you cannot go to a work position of an air traffic controller, it's not allowed for anybody to go in there. Then not too many people see these places or the people in there.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of task 2 and the end of the examination. You may leave the room now.
Thank you. Thank you.